I've decided to document the making of my Dejarik chessboard, and I've cut these vinyl stickers myself on my vinyl cutter. And you've either stumbled across me or you've bought one of these stickers and you want to know how the best way is to apply them. So this is my first attempt, so hopefully it will work, and this will give you an idea of the best way to do it. So I'm using the aluminium plates, which I'm also selling. I've scratched this surface up with some sandpaper, which was 600 grit. So just go around in circles, don't go backwards and forwards, just keep going round and round in circles until you're happy with it. And this is the other side, which I'm also going to probably scratch up at some point, and I'm going to paint this side using the negative version of the vinyl sticker, which I've also got available. And then I will paint that and then peel the sticker off, but that'll be in a separate tutorial. So I'm going to do a close-up of me applying the vinyl, the best method to do it. After scratching up the surface, I cleaned all the aluminium up with IPA, and I've let that dry, which evaporates and dries quite quickly. And now I'll show you the best way to do it. So here's my work in progress Dejarik board, and it's all 3D printed. I use PLA. It doesn't get too hot here in the UK, and it's not going to be out in much heat, so hopefully that will withstand the temperatures that we get here in the UK. As you can see, I'm just sanding and filling at the moment. And while I do this, what I've done is put this piece of cardboard here. It doesn't really matter if the 3D print gets wet, but just to save getting too wet, I've put a piece of cardboard down. The aluminium plate is here, obviously. And the first thing to do is to peel off the sticker, the vinyl sticker, ready to apply to the aluminium. Now, you need to peel off this clear sticky stuff and make sure that the actual vinyl stickers come with it. And that may need some gentle persuasion. So I'll speed this up if it takes too long. But, let's try it this way. There we go. And then once it starts to come, just tease the corners. Peel it. I find it's good to peel it at quite an angle. And it seems to have a cleaner peel then. Try not to put your fingers on the actual vinyl itself, because you're just reducing the amount of tackiness on the actual vinyl then. So don't touch the vinyl too much. There we go. And then once you've done this, what you've got to make sure is you've got somewhere to put it out of the way while you soak the aluminium plate that you're obviously applying the vinyl to. So have that area prepared, and make sure you've got your spritzer, your spray gun of water ready as well. Because once you start doing this, you're kind of getting committed to doing the job. Looking good. Should be it. And there you go. Okay, it's a good start. So we can do away with that. Now, because it's the first one I've actually made and I haven't even checked the size yet, I'm just going to line this up to see how it fits. Yep, pretty good. I'm pleased with that. So I'm going to put mine on the floor out the way. And then just make, oh, just got a static shock off of that. So spray this, plenty of water. Like so. Nice one. Forget something else actually, something else you need. Squeegee's good. You need a squeegee for this as well. So what I've actually done is I'm going to use this, but it's got quite a sharp blade on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some tissue paper and fold it over, so then it will sit like that, and then we can use that the same thing. So like I say, a squeegee's better, but yeah. So I'm going to use this, and then we're going to apply some more water onto the actual vinyl on the sticky side. Like so. Right, so what this allows me to do now, hopefully, is it just gives me some time to just keep reapplying and lining up the vinyl while it's still wet. So carefully keep moving it around until all your sections look pretty central. Pretty happy with that, that's pretty good. It's laying nice and flat. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to make sure the vinyl's applied. So I'm going to go from the inside and go out to get rid of any water and air bubbles. Like so. Then we go all the way around carefully. And the way it went down, it felt as though there weren't any air bubbles in the vinyl, so that feels promising. But don't assume that. Just carefully go over your vinyl. Not too hard, because you don't want to scratch it. And be careful that the edge of your scraper doesn't stick out and suddenly scratch through the sticky surface and through to the vinyl. Just go out like this. And obviously as I'm doing this, the water is coming out of the edges onto the piece of wood that I've put down. This is going out pretty good. Oh, there's some air bubbles here, so just keep teasing them out. You can hear them while they're moving as well. You can also just do that, just get it, just convince it to come out. There we go. That's gone. That's one there. That's gone. So far, so good. Big bubble of water here. That should be okay because that's not under the vinyl sticker itself. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Just going to go around one more time. I'll speed this up, but just to double check everything's looking okay. So the next stage obviously is to remove the vinyl, the actual sticky back, carefully. So I'll do this very carefully. You may need to hold the vinyl down while you do this. Good. Looking very good. Take your time with this. Don't take it off too fast. If you see the vinyl starting to peel off, just you can hold it down and then carefully peel. Sometimes it will just stick, but other times you will need to just persuade the vinyl to stay on the surface because it's still wet at the moment, so it may want to come away. There are a few places where the vinyl has raised, so while it's still wet underneath, with your scraper you can just carefully go over your vinyl and just persuade the areas, just whatever way is easier, just the shortest distance basically for the air bubbles to come out, and just carefully scrape along. You can wet these if you want to. I'm keen to get it drier quicker, so I'm just seeing how it goes this way without wetting anything anymore. You can see the water coming out. It was trapped underneath. It's probably best just to, I didn't even think that one was too bad, so it's probably best just to check every piece of pie panel. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dry this. Being careful not to push down too hard. Just carefully wiping it dry. With these pieces, I'm just going to wipe it into the middle. It's probably the best way to do it actually, just wipe towards the middle from the inner panels and then wipe outwards from these outer panels. It's probably the better way to do it rather than going around that way actually. There you go, that is better. Pretty pleased with that. There you go. So that's the finished article. It's great. And then that will obviously go, when done, on here. Like so. So I've got to say I'm pretty pleased with that. It's my first attempt with the vinyl stickers that I'm cutting. I have noticed that there is a slight overlap of the aluminium plate. The reason being, I didn't actually cut it to 24 inches, I cut it to 610 millimeters. I did it the UK version, and the vinyl was left at 24 inches, so it's a couple of millimeters difference, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably get general consensus of opinion, but I can make the vinyl stickers exactly the right size of the plate. That's not a problem. I can enlarge the sticker to 610 mil, or I can make sure that all future plates are cut to 24 mil. So we'll see what works better for that. But I will say, you know, for those couple of millimeters difference, it sits fine on the print. It looks great. There's no overlap, especially in the control where the keys go, that area. There's still a nice lip there. Yeah, it looks great. So yeah, thanks for watching. And my other tutorial will be showing you how to do the painted version using the vinyl sticker again, but just using the vinyl sticker as a template, spraying your aluminium surface and then peeling off the vinyl to reveal your paint job. So we'll try that next time on the other side and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.